Before we go into the good, bad lender story, here's a real good one for you. So let's pretend like you've got a seller, right? And you're selling his house, and let's just say for easy math, he owes $200,000 on his house, and you're selling it for $500,000. So you have $300,000 of equity in that house. Well, your seller, most sellers, by the way, are buyers, right? Because they're going to sell in to buy something else. Your seller is going to buy this $600,000 house, and he would love to use the money from the sale of his house to buy the other one, so he doesn't have to mortgage as much, right? But he hasn't sold it yet. But this house came on the market and he really wants it, and his daughter wants that bedroom. What does he do? Well, there's a couple things you can do. One, you can take out a home equity line of credit, just like Cynia said, to use to buy that home. But if you do that, there's a hurdle. We have to count that mortgage payment against you. If it's $100,000, we already figured out $665 a month. That has to go in your debt ratio. You have to qualify with that. It prevents people sometimes. Another problem is when you're buying before you sell. Remember, you still owe $200,000 on that mortgage. You got a mortgage payment, probably a couple thousand a month on that. So now we're talking $2,600 a month. We got to count in your debts. So it becomes hard. A, you don't have the access to the money right away unless you do the equity line. B, you have it in your debt ratio, so you might not qualify. In comes Lincoln Lending Group's Buy Before You Sell program. Have we ever talked about this before?
You know what? Yes. I'm glad you bring that up, though. Yeah, tell me.
Okay. All right. As long as she likes it. So Buy Before You Sell is very simple. We solve both of those problems. I'm going to tell you in less than 60 seconds. We solve both of those problems in one shot. We are going to give you the money up to 80%. 75 is safe. We'll say we're going to give you 75% of the value of your house to use to buy another house. So let's say 75% of the of 400,000, we'll make it easy, is $300,000, and you owe 200. Guess what? You have access to $100,000. We're going to give you the money on an interest-free, payment-free loan, interest-free, payment-free, no closing cost, and we're not going to count a payment against you on that equity line because there's no payment due. Here's where it gets even better.